I'm coming back to you, Rose. Damn it. I can't do it. Nion! Nion, are you okay, man? What happened here? The scent of hatred is overwhelming. That... and blood. That must come from this gross thing. Is that its brain? Scarlet worms are no more. That was their boss. So this is the infamous Brandon. How do you know that name? Theia told it to us. Did you kill him, Nion? Yeah. We should go now. Sounds about right. Let's go back to the hideout. We need to plan our next move. Good idea, let's go. Whoa, what a crazy story. Mishra, the crystals, the Crimson Eclipse. It all makes sense now. Not just that, now we have a real goal, something we can do to stop the Psycho. We know Mishra aims to sink the Carlet core. The stone is in Talmalian, Carlet's capital city. He took advantage of Prince Vladimir's status to combine a wedding between His Highness and Carlet's princess. I'm sure he thinks the ceremony will provide him an excuse to look for the core. After that, he'll be headed for Atlantis Garden in Halderos. So what's the plan, guys? We should strike first. Mishra cannot complete the ritual before he synchronizes all of the stones, so we should get to Halderos immediately and protect the garden. That's brilliant, Martia. We have to split up. While the team reaches Halderos, the other will go to Talmalian. We should take the chance to get to Mishra while his attention is elsewhere. Besides, it'll be easier to blow his cover while he's in a foreign empire. He might be Lord Grant, but he has no right to access the Well of Life. That's one of Carlet's oldest treasures. You're right too, Gallian. Splitting up will let us move unnoticed. Yeah, it's time to act in teams once again. Yo, I absolutely need to go to Halderos. Demia's there and she's planning something like corrupting the city's core. Then Mishra ain't the only bomb ticking under our asses. I'll go with Ferion. Can't help you much without Nova Corsair, but Demia's family. I should follow the two of them. Halderos is not far from my clan's hunting grounds. It is important for me to return there. Alright. Nion, after all that's happened to you, I can't ask anything of you. You can't stay here in the hideout. Seth, there's something I haven't told you. After killing Brandon, I tried to take my own life. I couldn't do it. Initially, I thought I was just being a coward, but then I realized something. I promised I will help you, and I will. Even though I don't have anything left. My friends, my family, my home. But I have you guys now. You're all that I have left, and I won't leave you behind. That's why I have to come with you. Thank you, Nion. I should go with Ferion, Rudra and Elvett. There's plenty of technology left in Halderos. My IT skills could come in handy. Mag, our team will leave the rolling wing to Ferion, Elvett, Nion, and Rudra. Flying to Halderos is the only way to get there in time. Me, Gallian, Nadia, and Martia will head for Talmalian. We can travel by sea to Agarford, and then we'll find a way to reach the capital. We'll certainly find Ariathale on the way, so as a precaution, I want everyone to carry some anti-Atlas doses on themselves. Alright, ready for a complete checkup on the airship. I won't leave you alone, Seth. Sounds good, let's go. And we will get back to rail. Without the Mania Vanguard and the Vassal, the Veth risks the plans into chaos. We'll take care of the situation. So let me get this straight. Another secret mission requiring us to sneak in unnoticed, surrounded by hundreds of trained Carlet soldiers? I knew I should have retired when I still had the chance. It's been a week already. Seth. I'm not a sentimental type, Seth, but I have to say you were alright. I'm angry at myself for never telling you. I'm sure she knew that. Of course. Well, I hope so. We're going to miss you, Seth. Come on, it's time. We're headed for Carlet with Lord Grant and the Emperor. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Seth. I'm going to kill that bastard. Very well, welcome finally back to Theia the Crimson Eclipse. Let's play Theia the Crimson Eclipse. Last time we finished Dale's flashback, and after leaving the Sidereal, now we're in another split. Seth team pushes all the way to Carl at the Empire, where Latimus is going to marry Princess Sarah. Their mission intends to bring one of the Catholics to one of the courts as part of this wicked ritual. Or we could go down to Nion's path, Nion's Rudra and Ferion, sailing through the skies with a crew of mavericks. Their destination is the Merzen Empire. There, they'll find Atlantis Garden, the third and last core where Misha and Demi are headed. Now, there are benefits to do this path first, as Seth's path as the hardest boss at the end, but whatever, we're just gonna take this path first. Nice weather today, huh, Captain? Aye, nothing can ruin a fine day like this one, I'll tell you. Actually, I have bad news, sir. Speak up, what happened? I was assigned to cargo duty today and I discovered some, inconsistency between the bill of landing and the cargo. Lading, sorry. What do you mean? I noticed 2 huge metal crates that have not been declared, sir. No label, no note about the shipment, nothing. So I thought, better ask the captain. This smells fishy. And you're saying these crates are not labeled, yeah? Well, not clearly, but now that you mention it, both crates have an M letter stamped on them. Right, you ain't seen nothing, lad. Excuse me, Captain? You heard me. There's some shipment you don't want to clear to customs. But, Captain, how will we get past the custom agent and the armed guard? You know better than I that Carolet policies are incredibly strict. Their security is as tight as the hangman's noose. Don't worry, lad. I'll speak with the agents down at the docks. Captain, if I may, what's inside those crates? Mavericks. Mavericks? I owe their boss a big one. She asked me to ship some goods to Carolet and I said yes. Can't say no to good old Mag. She's still a pretty one, Axel. Time's been kind to her. Alright, Captain. I'll tell the crew to pretend those crates were never there. Alright, that's good. Now get back to work. I want to enjoy the sun while it lasts. Calm down, Gallian. You'll tear it down. Gah, I can't take this anymore. There's not enough room to swing a cat. At the very least, they could have put me in the same crate as Nadia and Martia. Hey! Oh, don't be jealous, I'm not going to steal her from you. But I'd rather be shut in a box with a girl than with you. No offense meant. Gallian, are you the one making all this noise? Right when I have finally managed to fall asleep. You know what, I have enough. This is going to be a long journey. And I have no intention to spend the next few days inside a damn box. Gallian! Yes, some fresh air. Huh? What? What's the meaning of this? We're in the ship sold? And you, what are you doing out of your crate? We got out as soon as the ship sailed. Huh? Do you mean we were allowed to? Yeah, if only you'd listened to Mag and Jose's instruction, you would have gotten out of the crate too. But you two were too busy bickering, I think. We weren't bickering. We were only talking about the best model of an armor before the rise of Orialcon technology. And about that, Ismail's models were far superior, Seth, hands down. You'd put waterproof covering over insulating materials? Come on. Regla's the best manufacturers of armor, even kids know that. That's not the point. You two girls. Why didn't you tell us we could get out of that thing? Oh, Nadia wanted to, but listening to you was so much fun. You're going to pay for this, girls. Well, I miss these moments. Yeah, finally a chance to rest. Sure, it's not Grand Hotel, but at least we can relax a bit. Let's try to enjoy the rest of the trip. We need to recover and focus. This ship might be faster than the frigates they use between Ismail and Esmith, but we have some days of travel ahead of us. Margaret and the captain said it would take us 3 days to get to Agarford. There's plenty of time to rest, guys. This area contains some extra elements. Yeah, whatever. It's just going to... It's the same, pick up this Gaia shard. Because you won't be able to pick it up as you leave this area. So this Borghetti here might want to do some stuff here. We do have a thing to forge. It's the Gazer's Atlas. And this is a weapon for Nadia, which might as well take a look immediately. So gear... No, it's not on gear. It's on weapons. So that gave us the Nebula. That weapon, it's this. It's a two-slot weapon, which is the first that Nadia gets. 9-8 ability, an altar with bleed 60%, is what it is. And then he has a synergy with Redzilo. Global attack, 70% hit, removes enemies' positive states. Yep, that does a lot of things. Pretty interesting. The only problem that this weapon has is that it lowers resistance. It does increase spirit and dexterity, which is nice, but it lowers dexterity. It lowers resistance, which kinda sucks. In fact, if we look at it, yeah, minus 30 resistance, plus 30 spirit, plus 20 dexterity. It is what it is. But yeah, it's not bad. We are going to switch to another weapon soon, because that's not really what we want right now, but hey, it's there. We could probably make a donation. I have a lot of Zenith. I think I can get for another 10,000. Okay, they'll allow the shop to wait. That's gonna be enough for now. Let's see what we can buy. Oh, healing diamond, 5,000 HP is not bad. Okay, we need these, right? We have 7 of these. I think I'll buy 3 more. Soul Opal, 2,000 SPs, a couple. That'll be fine. Let's see if anything else that I want. And then there's stuff for Elvett, but if you really want to use these with Elvett, buy some now, since you have Borghetti here, not on the other team. Anyway, Atlas shops. Let's see. We have Falco. We have a Veil. I think this is new. I mean, we know what it does, but it's new here. We've never seen it on this shop. So now you can buy these. That can be interesting. Let's see what else. We already know about Reckless. We already know about these guys. We've already seen all of them. Have we seen this? Plus 15 to all stats. It's not bad. But there are better choices, to be honest. Let's see anything else here. Borifia, we already seen it. We have a couple of Omegas here. Let's see anything else. This is nice. This is nice. Auto shield, auto atrophy. You could buy it here, but in a couple of areas you're gonna find one for free, so it's not really the best idea to buy it from this point, but hey, it's not bad. Especially for mages who don't really use strength anyway. I think we're good. Any more materials? Let's see. There's stuff. Thinking about weapons and upgrade. Let me actually see. Let's see. I got all these are level 2. Nadia has 2 weapons. It's a weapon at level 1 and one at level 2. This up spirit. I think I'm fine. Martia, by the way, is about to get her 3rd weapon in the next area. Hopefully. That's a little weird. But I'm fine. Can I upgrade this actually? Let's see. Because if I can, I'll gladly do it. We need 2 steel, 2 emberstone, and 3 Falun shards. Let's see, 2 steel and 2 emberstone. 2 steel and 2 emberstone. I get 2 of these. 2 steel. And I forgot what the other one was. Let's see. Upgrade. Martia. Flumberge. 3 Falun shards. Okay. Do you have 3 Falun shards? Okay, definitely. There we go. Okay, that weapon might be useful, believe it or not. Weapons. No, it's upgrade. Upgrade, shift, Flumbirds, level 2, thank you. Alright, that's all I wanted to do for characters, actually. I will equip them later as we enter the new area, so we'll talk about that then. Finally, we discovered everything. Yep, I don't know why, but this whole thing does not shock me as I thought it would. They were all in the Crimson Eclipse, my disease. Up until last year, I would have given an arm to discover the truth. Now, I feel like I had more important things to take care of. It's understandable, Seth. You still haven't processed the whole of it, I think. Maybe a few years ago you had more time to mull things over. You always lived in the past, but now the present is what counts more. Yeah, now that I'm a wanted man in the Levitzon Empire, I don't have as much time to stop and think. And particularly now, when I feel the clock is ticking and I finally found my goal. Maybe the weight of all this will hit me once the story is over. For better or worse. You have your friends on your side, Seth. Never forget that. We'll always be here to help. Thank you, Martia. And a couple of stats, and Martia learns sport skill Aegis, which is not too bad. Let's look at it. Aegis. Enhances elemental resistance on Martia. 35 SPs, not bad. I mean, if you're against something that uses a lot of elements, this is pretty good. Because you just use it once. I mean, you could use it more than once and get even more resistance, but trust me, once is more than enough. Ismail makes them better. Are we still talking about this? You can't beat Rael, get over it. Can't beat it, you say? Because of that blasted Oriolcon, all of your dear equipment has been thrown in the trash. I don't think we're ready for that kind of energy yet. Oriolcon energy is... it's magic, really. It's so powerful, and we Ariathalians have no idea about its true potential. You've seen what it can do, after all. My body's still adjusting to this thing. I'm still getting sick every now and then. Maybe you could start using it as well. That might be good for your condition. Help you find some balance. I don't know, that sounds risky. But whatever you choose, there's no escaping it. Ariathale is completely powered by this technology nowadays. It only took less than a year for it to become the backbone of Levitzon technology. Even other empires are starting to adopt it. Wherever you will go, you will have to fight your sickness, so it might be worth trying. What do you think we should do? Let me teach you. We got plenty of time on this damn ship. That might work. See, we should have been working as a team from the very beginning instead of bickering about the best stats in an old world. We need to join forces to get to the end of the story, my dear Citrus. You're right, thanks a lot, Gallian. Seth learns the support skill Olive and Lightning, which, let me see that. Olive and Lightning deals dark damage based on spirit. It's basically Van Lightning, but more powerful, and instead of being wind, it's dark. Honestly, I've never used it. But we were gonna try it just to show it off and then probably never use it ever again because, you know, Seth is not really the best at his skill user. He doesn't charge his seed with skills, so it's almost pointless to use his skills. Except for healing. That can work. We haven't seen this, but we already know what it does because I told you. But yeah, that's the page for the Weaponomica. And lastly, we want to talk to Nadia. I might as well save, why not? Let's see. How do you feel, Nadia? Or do you want me to call you Rebecca? Just call me Nadia. Rebecca might be my real name, but Nadia is who I am. In any case, I think I'm fine. I'm not sick, I'm not cursed. I'm just a Theia. I'm not from this planet. Not that the idea of being an alien makes me feel that better. Hey, don't call yourself that. You just said it, right? You're Nadia and that's it. You're a person, just like us. You don't have to feel different. Thanks, Seth. I appreciate it. Well, now, I'm glad that we can have a break for once. It's been a while since we last talked like this, right? Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty of time once the story is over. I'll be over soon, you'll see. And Lydia learns concentration support skill, which enhances spirit. What? What's going on? Hey, Seth. He's getting up. Seth, are you alright? I think so. What about you guys? Well, we've seen better days, but everyone is still alive at least. What happened to the ship? No idea. I doubt the crew's having it easy. But for now, all we can do is try to get out of this desert alive. Yeah, we'll check on them as soon as we can. For now, let's move. So this area, okay, hang on. The sands of Oblivion are a wasteland where resources are scarce and sticking to the same direction is easier said than done. The bar on the right is a stamina bar. The desert heat will consume the party's energy until they're completely exhausted. The bar empties, Seth and his friends will collapse. To recharge your stamina, stay within the palm tree shadows or find an oasis. An oasis recharges your stamina bars and heals part of the party's HP and SPs. So this place sucks. Everybody hates this place. I don't know one person that likes this place for real. It sucks. It's like 10 screens, and at the first time around, first of all, there's jamming, so we need to switch our weapons around because our weapons are sucking right now. I'm gonna go back to Memento. You go back to this. You go back to this. And Gallian's stuck. So first of all, jamming, so we can't use Atlas shards, and that's one thing. The second thing is this Vigor gaze. The lowers while we're not in the shadow or in the water. It recharges instead when in the water or in the shadow. And I don't know what happens if it runs out. I'm expecting a game over, but I never tried. Okay, so let's look at our equipment. And there's another thing that makes this area stupidly bad, but we'll get to that in a second. Alright, period gloves. Oh, you need defense. Or resistance, rather. You'll take this. I don't need the chemicals on you, so you get Titania. And you have this, that's fine. So that's why I wanted to power up the Flamberts before, because I knew this area was coming up. So the other problem that this area has is that there are 10 screens in total. This is like at the bottom of all of them, and then the other 9 are like placed as a square above us. But the problem with this is that the first time around, it acts kind of like a Lost Woods area, except the teleports between areas are randomized. So you'll just go to random areas, you have no control over what area you will teleport to. And all you have to do, you'll have to wander this area because eventually the game will just teleport you to the next area, but it sucks, guys. It just sucks. Oh, you're weak to this? You might have been weak to that. It's everyone. Ow. That does a lot of damage. Okay, Ori Margit should deal quite a bit of damage to you. I'm also in focus, so... Okay. Can you die, please? Thank you. And this is the only encounter that there is around here. This snake and eagle. It's literally the only encounter you'll find here. Except there is one area that has different encounters. But it's like the exception. Everything else is just that eagle and that stupid snake. So there's another problem with this area. There is a weapon around here. And there are at least 2 more Atlas shards. There's one more for sure. There might be 2 more. Except the one that we just took up at the beach. Since I have no control where this is going to teleport me, I just have to be lucky to spawn near the weapon. Which I might just have, because I believe this might be the area? Huh. Alright, there's a teleport down there. Try not to fight too much, but... Come on, dude. Where is this thing? It's not down there. And also, there are a bunch of treasure chests around here. So if you want everything... You really need to scour this place from bottom to top. Thank God, after you finish the next area, this place stops teleporting you at random. And you'll have a map as well. So you can navigate it a lot better, but still. It just sucks. And then this thing does area of effect damage. What does this do? Only reptile yet. Okay, I don't know if it can deal damage to flying foes, but probably not. Even if I powered it up. I don't think that's gonna help. I mean, I could check, and I would probably do that. Come on, Martia. Thank you.
You'll have to do better if you want to beat me.
Let me see that. Let me see your skills, Martia. Heroic Blade. Aberration and magical. Okay, there's no point in upgrading it then. I would upgrade this though. Absolution, Lenitiva, and Fides. Thank you. You're doing good. You're doing fine. I don't need to upgrade Mistral. Seth, I don't even know to tell you. Wait, I can get this though. It's only 4,500. We maxed out first aid, so it heals more and gives us Genesis. And all the others are pointless because Seth sucks. Seth's skills suck except first aid. Okay, we have Theia 3v9. We might as well read that while I'm here. Ebooks, Theia 3v9. Is this going to tell us that this desert is always appeared in previous title? Or of names and vices. Many of the names in Theia follow a weird convention. They derive from brands of alcohol and tobacco companies. Yeah, we pretty much know about that. Some examples is Seth Sheridan, Martia Chesterfield, and our friend Amilcar Borghetti. More obscure ones will be Lord Meister from Jägermeister. Yeah, it should be pronounced Meister, Lord Meister. Well, whatever. Lord Grant, Glenn Grant, Hoggard, Hoggardine, and Kevin Morris, Philip Morris. Well, no smoker, remember to drink responsibly. Also, we also mentioned Varnelli. That's another one. So that was not the weapon. God, I want the weapon though. It's not super good, but come on, it's the new weapon. I don't want to. No, I don't want to go back. Oh God, see, this place sucks. If you just want to get through it, just continue to warp through areas. Eventually, the game will stop you and a cutscene will start. But I'm trying to see if I can find the weapon and as many treasure chests as I can, so that I don't have to explore it all later. It just sucks. Now we see the unfortunate Gallian starting with negative status ailments because his unveil was popped out of his weapon. Oh, lacerating bite. And now I'm bleeding. Great! Great, I'm bleeding. Get that out. Don't like it. Thank God these oases at least will restore some of your health as well as SPs while you're standing nearby. So that's not bad. Still! It's annoying. It's the worst place in the game. Also, probably Master is helping us quite a bit. Okay, let's see. Is this where the weapon is? I don't think it's this screen. Mostly not. Gonna be get out of here. I don't think it's this screen. No. Come on, is this the same screen but we just enter from another direction? Oh look, a Gaia shard. I don't think this is where the weapon is. Trying to see. I really want to find it. That's my main goal. If I can find the weapon, good. Because I can use it on the next area then, but... I'll switch. I don't think it's here. I think we're probably going to just move on before we find it. Yeah, let's see. Warp me to another one. We've already been here. Okay, we have one last attempt to find it. My Vigor also sucks. Get out of here. No. Where have you been here? We have found nothing. We found the Gaia shard in this one. I can't take it anymore. Where are we going? I have no clue, boy. I'm exhausted. Well, so much for finding the weapon. I wonder why this guy is always the last to wake up. Because he's the protagonist. Tough as he is, he should be on his feet before I am. Gallian. What happened? You collapsed in the center of oblivion and I found you. You were lucky. We're still in the area of the sands in Carlet. A desert. Now I understand why the GPS wasn't working. The sands are more than a desert. They're a radioactive wasteland caused by the nuclear war that Levitzau and Carlet waged on these grounds 60 years ago. A nice place, huh? If I hadn't been around, you'd be mutant food by now. Thank you for saving us. What's your name? My name is Adam. Adam Lancestein. Thanks, Adam. We owe you your lives. Our lives. Actually, ugh, can't read today. What about you guys? Don't you have names? Oh, I see. You're fugitives. I am the criminal. They haven't done anything. I thought as much. Well, thank you. Well, don't you worry about anything. A deal, this village is a real forsaken place, literally. There's no law enforcement in this area of the Empire. I got word that's been no man's land ever since the nuclear war, and the whole fief is basically empty, no settlements. Most people have moved to Talmalian in the past 50 years. So you can tell me your names. It's not like I can report you to anyone. No outsider's been here in decades. Decades, you say? Not many people live in a deal these days. We have our own rules and we help each other to survive. So you don't answer to the Empire of Carlet? Emperors don't care about places like this one. You're safe here. My name is Seth. Nice to meet you, Adam. Thank you for saving us. I'm Nadia. And I'm Gallian. My name is Martia. Alright, I won't ask you about your past, but I'm curious as to what you guys were doing out there in the sands. We were shipwrecked. We were traveling illegally on a ship headed for Talmalian. Something sunk the ship and we woke up on the beach. We're still trying to reach Talmalian. How do we get there from here? Talmalian, huh? That won't be easy, I'm afraid. Is that because of the desert? There must be a way to navigate that place. Usually, when we have to go there, we use maps. We keep it in the central warehouse. We try to keep them updated with the accounts of explorers and travelers. That's all we have. Satellites are useless because of radiations. A map is still better than nothing. There's a problem, though. A few months ago, a merchant from Mystia brought us strange red gems. Oh no. They looked like rubies at first. There must be an Orialcon Levisor's new energy source. Orialcon, that's right. The Oasis reacted strangely to the presence of those crystals. It changed. You must have noticed all the weeds, right? That's the Orialcon's fault. The combination of radiation and crystal energy is making these plants grow at an alarming rate. The village is literally choked by ivy, and we can't access the warehouse in which we keep the maps with those in place. The crystals affect living beings usually. This makes sense. Where are you keeping the crystals the merchant brought here? They're in the warehouse as well, I'm afraid. Do you think this is all caused by an individual life form? That one creature is causing all the vegetation in the deal to grow? I think so, since the crystals are all stored in the same place, they can only affect the plants nearby. That's the core of the infestation. We take care of the source and we solve the problem. Seems you guys are used to dealing with Orihalkan. If you really want to delve into the tangle to fix this disaster, well, you have my gratitude. That's the least we can do, Adam. But we're gonna do that next time. For now, we're just gonna head on over here and save the game. And next time on Theia the Crimson Eclipse, we'll try to deal with this problem and save this little village from plants. See you guys then.